could you please tell us your name, job role, and a few details about the organization you represent?
I'm Chris Kronenthal, the president of FreedomPay. So FreedomPay is primarily a technology company in the fintech space. So our flagship product is the FreedomPay Commerce Platform, which really has three key pillars regarding customer focus and incentivization, really understanding your customer, getting him or her to complete a purchase, moving them through that purchase cycle, having them check out, providing all the tools that helps the merchant connect digitally to that consumer and to the back-end banking and payment infrastructure. So we provide that horizontally integrated ecosystem for the customer commerce journey.
Wonderful. We're here at Money 2020. What are you most looking forward to from the event?
It's really exciting to see really just the broader evolution of the industry, right? If you think about the topics and the things that were spoken about 18 months ago, it might have been all about crypto. I think this year it's all about open banking. It's all about identity, single identity solutions. It's all about, once you have open banking as an infrastructure, how can you use that to provide value, not only just to maybe banking partners, but also that end merchant. And in that, to that end merchant in a way that's recognizing that consumer, providing additional value to that consumer, understanding his or her preferences, maybe even pulling in their banking data to provide a more personalized and tailored experience.
Like you said, we've seen the emergence of open banking and more players getting involved in that space. How do FreedomPay differentiate themselves from other competitors, and what is unique about your offering and the problems you're solving?
FreedomPay differentiates ourselves in the, I'll sort of call it, open banking landscape because of that thesis of providing an end-to-end solution. A lot of the providers in the space, they can provide an identity solution. They can provide access to data. They can provide an offer or discount or loyalty program. And those are all great artifacts. Those are great, what we would call point solutions. But what a merchant really needs is all of that delivered in a single cohesive way. They need to be able to say, I want to provide open banking solution to my consumer. And that transcends any one of those things. All of those things need to work in concert so that at the end of the day, when a guest walks up to a merchant and checks out, that guest can be recognized. They can be given preferences based on their spending behavior or other attributes about them that are afforded through an open banking or open data ecosystem. And so that's really where FreedomPay differentiates. That's where we provide that holistic, horizontally integrated ecosystem for that merchant to leverage all of the great things that open banking brings to the table, but in a complete package to engage their consumer.
And looking ahead then, what does the future of FreedomPay look like? And what does the future of open banking look like, let's say in the next 1 or 2 years?
Open banking is really right now a moniker that the European region holds, right? Because of legislation forcing that into effect. Sometimes open banking becomes synonymous with Europe and European open banking, where I really think that that's a transcending feature, that's a transient feature, that's something that will be certainly minimally transatlantic, if not worldwide, in increasing velocity, where wherever you are as a consumer, there will be products and services available to you that help you get greater value out of your own intrinsic value, right? For example, if I am a person that goes out to eat a lot, I should be able to use an open banking like infrastructure anywhere in the world so that a merchant knows I'm very high value to them. And that merchant can tailor that experience for that consumer. So again, I think that's really where it goes in the future, is it's not just a moniker held by the European region because of legislation. Open banking really becomes a very stable, globalized product offering that people like a FreedomPay are going to mature into a complete delivery, into an end-to-end ecosystem where all of the different point solutions can participate and drive value to that merchant and ultimately their consumer.
Wonderful. And with your company as well, is there any news that our audience should keep an eye out for?
One of our big focal points as a company is providing a single experience as a platform globally. So you get the same free-to-pay experience no matter whether or not you're in North America, you're in the Middle East, you're in APAC. And so for us, providing that coverage is a significant value that we provide to our merchant and ISV partners. And so you're going to see announcements coming out from FreedomPay over the next 18 to 24 months that really demonstrate the commitment to that. So we just announced our part work with Network International in the Middle East earlier this week. You're going to see other announcements from us later this week that continue to broadcast out our platform availability in a global sense.
We're looking forward to it for sure. Thank you so much for your time and your insights.
Really
appreciate it.
It was great. Thanks.
Wonderful.